It's the Zinger. And boy, is this thing crazy cool. It is a power foldable chair. It's actually a cross between an electric scooter and a power wheelchair. It has power unlike anything I personally have ever seen. It will get you around. But look at how small and compact. What an incredible design. All mesh here. It's got this really, really comfy seat. And I love that the big arms aren't here. Everything is kind of open about it. Everything is simple and easy to use. It folds up. And we have Mitch Yoel joining us. By the way, we do have 3 color choices, which is blue, we have green, and we have your classic black as well. All we have, I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh, if you want the green, I have 5 dozen available in that green. It is a fun, fun color. But, you know, we can talk all day about fun. What we're talking about is something so serious. I just dealt with, my guy Rich had a 9-month recovery from a knee injury. And let me tell you, trying to push him around in wheelchairs, he couldn't use the scooter. It was just, it was grueling, just such a difficult time. I look at this and go, where was this? Why haven't I seen this before?
Yeah, Elise, thank you so much. I'm so excited to tell you about the Zinger Chair. There's a lot to talk about, and you hit it on the head. This is a mobility chair, but it's unlike any other mobility product in the world. Yes, it gets you from point A to point B, and it can restore independence and dignity and this great concept of being able to engage with your loved ones and community, but it does it in a way that's special. And as you said, it's not a power wheelchair. It's not an electric scooter. Instead, the Zinger Chair is a product that takes the best of both those products and it combines it into one mobility device, and it makes it even better because it's portable, it's practical, it's lightweight, and it's fun. There's no reason that we can't get from point A to point B and participate in family gatherings and concerts and movies and walk the dog further and all kinds of things without also having some fun. So that's why the Zinger Chair exists, and I'd love to show you how it works if that's okay. And what you're watching right now as I zing around my warehouse here at Journey Health and Lifestyle is this effortless experience, right? My arms drop to my sides, and there are these patented steering levers. And all I do is push forward and I go forward. I pull back and I stop. If I want to turn, I just pull up to the side I want to turn towards. So the Zinger Chair is effortless. It's simple and easy, as you said, and it's special. If you think about maybe a power wheelchair or a scooter, as you said, it's not like those, and you're right. It's better for a bunch of reasons. Number one, try doing this in either of those products.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to talk about a tight turning radius, there's nothing like the Zinger Chair. There are 3 speeds. If I put this product into the low speed and I go like this, I literally turn on a dime. And that's not just some feature. It's important. I want you to picture being at a family gathering in a crowded living room maybe, and there's a coffee table. Well, instead of making 3-point turns like you might with a wheelchair, you literally can just move around these crowded areas without moving forward or backward, just pivoting on a dime. Then I want to go outside for a stroll with my friends. I put it into the medium speed, the second of the 2 speeds, and all of a sudden I'm going in pedestrian mode. And I'm keeping up with people. They're not waiting for me. I can walk longer than I could have before. Maybe I'm taking my dog for a walk in the park because the Zinger not only goes on smooth surfaces, but it also goes over grass. It also goes over gravel. It also goes up steep inclines. So it really exists for the practicality of everyday use. Now, the 3rd speed, which I'd love to show you before I turn it back over to you, Elise, is the high speed. And this is what I call the fun speed. Some people call it turbo, but this is where I get to go up to 6 miles an hour. And I think this is what you were talking about before. This is the, I'm going to go, catch a plane type speed.
Oh, yeah.
Or, I want to go over some rough terrain. The powerful motor allows you to do that. So for all those reasons, and for one more that I'm going to show you, there's nothing like the Zinger in the world. And here's the last point. Products need to be practical. I want people to take the Zinger not only indoors to their family, not only outdoors in the park, but in their car so they can use it wherever they have to go. Well, power wheelchairs weigh 250 pounds. Scooters can weigh 125 pounds. And you can't fold them up easily. You have to assemble, disassemble, use vehicle lifts. How about this? You ever see a lawn chair?
Oh,
That's how
wow.
I just folded that up.
That's amazing.
And it took 1 second. Yeah, 1 second, one step. It's only 10 inches wide. So now I can take this 47-pound device, which is incredible that this is 47 pounds, right? And I can put it in the trunk of my car, or I can put it in the back seat of my car. It fits right behind the front seat. Nothing like it in the world. So back to you, Elise.
Yeah, and here's the thing, because, so Rich bought the wheelchair. I couldn't get it in and out of the car. I mean, it was too heavy. It was so big. It was so bulky. I just couldn't deal with it. So I know exactly what's great about this, because when you see, number one, when you see a wheelchair, it's bigger, it's bulkier, it's not as streamlined. This is streamlined, it's kind of open, so that it really is easier for you to get in and out of, first and foremost. The speed matters, and you know what this speed is? This speed, I can tell you exactly, is when you have to connect in Charlotte Airport, because they have these gates that are so far apart. It could be, I swear, I think one of them was like a mile apart. It was so far. And I had to push Rich's wheelchair through that thing running at full speed. And I thought I was gonna die of a heart attack. I'm like, yeah, we got you there. But you know what? I think it almost cost me my life because I was exhausted. It was so grueling. Now, he could have done all of this himself. And not only that, I mean, it's the ease with which you use this, it's the speed, it is the lightness, it is the portability, it is the fold-up nature of it. You can keep up with people. It is a completely reinvented chair that takes all of the best designs and really puts it into one thing. Now, let's talk about price, okay? Number one, we've taken, I think, $300 off of our price, $23.99, 5 flex payments, and free shipping and handling. Here's the thing, okay? If you want to finance this, the 5 flex payment, yeah, that's one thing. But we have 18-month VIP financing on this. All you have to do is get the HSN credit card. If you haven't signed up yet with it, please do it. It takes a couple of minutes. You'll get $10 off your next purchase. But what it would enable you to do is finance this for a year and a half, for heaven's sakes. $133.27. You know what there isn't on that? Interest. No interest whatsoever. We send this right out to you. You pick your color now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. If you start popping wheelies, okay, I'm gonna write you a ticket out for that. Okay, this thing moves and you are able to move with it and you're able to control it. And to your point, I mean, Mitch, it is the controllability. It is hard to turn a wheelchair. Even scooters don't have that really turn radius that you want. This is just a brilliant, brilliant design that this is not, and I've used this 3 times throughout this entire presentation. It is not a game changer. It's not even a life changer. It could be a lifesaver in so many different ways. And certainly, I can attest to this, a relationship saver, because it's hard. It's hard when somebody is in a wheelchair. There's 2 people, number one, that have to deal with that. And not only is it hard to be able to control it for them, but they can now take control themselves. They love that part, right?
You know what, you said it, and you're so right, Alice. I would tell you that we get testimonials here every day, dozens of them, and there are some common denominators, and a lot of them are what you're talking about. People want to be able to do the simple things in life. The most common ones I hear are travel, grocery stores, restaurants, and parks. Now, you spoke about travel. Not only does the Zinger allow you to go these 3 speeds so that you're in control at lower speeds, but you can also catch that connecting flight at higher speeds, it's even better. It allows you to go all the way down the jet bridge, check this at the gate so that you don't have to worry about calling the airline first and figuring out if there's going to be someone, you know, to have a wheelchair waiting for you or you have to wait for them. You take your own Zinger all the way down the jet bridge, take your flight, and then it's waiting for you when you get back. Amazing.
That's incredible.
And I want to share with you something really special. That I mentioned restaurants, right? And it's one of the most common things we hear is that people, they miss being able to go to their favorite meal with their family and friends because it's embarrassing. You take a wheelchair and wheelchair armrest heights are too high to fit under restaurant tables. So now
Too
you're
wide.
transferring out of the wheelchair. You're trying to park it. You're making a whole scene. Here's what's different about the Zinger. We design it to be low profile for two reasons. Number one, it makes it so it's virtually untippable because it has a low center of gravity, but it also fits naturally and effortlessly under public tables, which are 2 inches higher than the Zinger's armrest. So now I don't have to transfer out of this. I just roll right up to my table at the restaurant. I have a beautiful meal with my family, my friends, my Italian, my steak, whatever I'm gonna have. And then I seamlessly go out and I have two options. I can push back with my feet like a desk chair, or I just press the reverse button and all of a sudden I can, using power, go backwards. So it solves the problem for travel. It solves the problem for the restaurant. Grocery stores, you don't have to worry, is there gonna be a scooter because I can't walk with my spouse all the way up and down all those aisles? You don't have to worry about availability or who used the grocery store scooter before you did. It's your own Zinger that takes you there. I know couples that have bought two Zingers because they don't want to have to push a cart and have the Zinger. And other people who just, need one, they get one, and now they can accompany their spouse to the grocery store, to the park, up 10-degree inclines, over grass, have a picnic, walk the dog longer. And I want to share with you, while you're doing all that, and you're going up a steep incline, these are called anti-tip wheels. They make it so that you not only can't tip backwards, you don't even feel like you're going to. But here's the thoughtful design part of that. Okay, after I go up the incline and I get to my destination and I just want to engage with my friends, my family, and I fold it up in that 1 second step.
Wow, it is a lawn chair.
Those anti-tippers, right, it's just like a lawn chair. You're
wow.
exactly right, Alice. And now those anti-tippers are doubling as a suitcase roller. I can walk around with this if I don't want to lift it up, and I can park it behind my sofa. I can put it in a closet. I can just walk if I feel like walking with it. And there's nothing like that exists in the world today. That's what's so special about it. You think about something that's only 47 pounds, that you can unlock this easily, that has, and you mentioned it, how open it feels when you're using it, because I'm not with a steering wheel or a tiller in front of me. I don't have a joystick that I'm using my arm for. It's just me and my environment, right? There's nothing in my line of sight. I just drop my arms to my side, and it's so natural. It's so intuitive is the word. I just go. That's what the Zinger is made to do. It's made to just go.
It's incredible. It's an incredible design because I have lived this for the last 6 months, lived with somebody in a wheelchair. And, I'm lucky that, his was a knee injury that he's getting over now. But other people, this is their life. And this is the solution. I can tell you all the big deals because try to collapse a wheelchair. It is very difficult. Try to get it into a car. You've got those wheels spinning around. It can be a very almost dangerous type of situation. And I love what you were saying about that low profile, because one of the hardest things to do when somebody's in a wheelchair, they're in a wheelchair for a reason. So trying to get them to move to a regular chair is very challenging. Now they don't have to move, and they pull up and they fit in, they blend. They don't even look like they're in anything special. That is an incredible gift for somebody who just wants to, feel normal, look normal, and really not cause a deal. Because once you try to switch into that chair, and then you got to figure out, well, where am I going to put the wheelchair? I can't tell you how many restaurants have a real problem trying to accommodate storing a wheelchair while somebody has dinner. It's just a great design. I even love the simple things on this, Mitch. I love the fact that instead of those things that go up like that, which you always have to bend down, pick this up, pick this up. Look at this. It's got this little swing bar, so it's really easy and simple. I get to put both of my feet on it instead of like one here, one there. It's just comfortable. Everything about this is brilliant. The speed is perfect. The foldability of it is absolutely amazing. I'm telling you, this is such a great, great time to invest in something that is not just a game changer or a life changer, it's a lifesaver for so many people who, whether it's temporary, you have knee surgery or hip surgery or whatever it might be, or whether it's something that's, you know, a longer term, this is worth it. This is a whole different game in terms of just the design. Look how I'm sitting here. I mean, truthfully, if I were most people wouldn't even look at this and think it was anything special in terms of, a special design for somebody who had trouble walking. But please use our HSN credit card. VIP financing, $133.27, no interest. We don't charge you any interest on that. We give you a year and a half to pay for this. So we have it in the black. Black is selling the fastest, the green, most limited at this point, and then the blue that I am sitting in right now. Everything is comfortable. You have this cushion here. I don't know why somebody hasn't redesigned, you know, I mean, even scooters, because a good friend of mine uses a scooter. They're not comfortable to sit in, and they feel kind of unwieldy. Man, this thing is absolutely built for stability.
You know, Alice, it's so true. And I'm a physical therapist. I've been a physical therapist for 24 years. I've been around mobility products, and they're not really designed with the user in mind. And here at Journey Health and Lifestyle, where I'm the CEO, we make products. We have a saying. It's called "Enjoying life never gets old." And that's why not make a mobility product that you can turn some heads with? We have spring green, we have royal blue, we have black. And you mentioned, you know, this swing away foot plate, which is patented, by the way. The reason we designed it like this is exactly what you said. I want people to be safe in addition to having fun. And you don't want to have to bend down and move a footrest out of the way. Instead, it just works. Look, my feet are in front, nothing in my way. Now, I also need to make sure that people understand how incredible and thoughtful the power center of the Zinger is, okay? People are using this to go places. They're going to tailgate parties at football games, right? And any place where you maybe need a little extra help, you can't walk that far, but you still want to be able to participate. Well, guess what? This lithium-ion battery will take you 8 miles on a single charge. That is a really far distance when you think about it. And 8 miles. And listen, I have customers who call me up and tell me, Mitch, I take my Zinger for a 1 mile drive. I go to the gym, I work out, and I take it 1 mile back, and I never have to recharge. He could do that 4 times in a day and not have to recharge. It's so incredible. And then when it's time to recharge, look how simple. There's just a port right here, and you just push it in, and you have a 2-prong outlet, and you plug it in. Now, you can plug it in while it's in the chair, or remove the battery, and now you can take it to your bedroom, your kitchen, wherever you want, and plug it in. So it's really, really easy to use. Those are just some of the things that we think about when we realize people are gonna use the Zinger all day for really important things. So you've got this patented navigation system that just works. You've got 3 speeds. You've got a 47-pound mobility chair that folds in 1 second to 10 inches wide. Put it in your trunk, take it where you're going. Put it behind the front seat, take it where you're going. And then you have something that has the ability to maneuver like this. I'm gonna make myself dizzy right now, Alice, but here we go. I should be doing this on low speed, but it's so much fun. Sometimes I just have to do it on medium speed, not even high speed. But you think about airports, restaurants, grocery stores, parks. The Zinger does it all for you, and it does it in a way that no other product on the planet does. That's why I believe this product is the future of personal mobility. It's a true revolution. For someone who's been a physical therapist around mobility equipment for over 2 decades, I promise you there's nothing like this in the world, and I promise you this is the best of all worlds. If you need a little bit of help getting to see your granddaughter's birthday party, get to the football game, walk your dog a little farther, go to the park, keep up with your friends, the Zinger is the solution. It's the extra pair of legs, the extra chair that goes with you, that's simple and easy to use. So I really believe it's special. And I think there's this issue where people don't know what they have access to. And now that we can promote this and show people that something like this exists, I believe this is the future of mobility chairs.
Couldn't agree with you more. And you know, when you look at just the design of this, it's nice and wide, so there's plenty of room here for comfort. You have this great little cushion right here. Everything is meshed, so it's breathable. Low profile handles, I love that part, so that you can just relax in it. A bar across the bottom, a storage area right underneath it, and then being able to just completely collapse it so simply, so easily. 8 miles you can go on one charge, for heaven's sakes. So there are a lot of reasons to love this particular item. The most important being that you have a completely redesigned way to get around. You're gonna get some speed that you haven't ever had before. You're gonna get that independence. You're gonna get a lower profile. 47 pounds, it completely collapses. So simple and easy for you to be able to travel with it, to put it in the car, to use it at the airport. And then when you try and use it, you're gonna love the fact that the low profile on this allows you to pull right up to that table. You don't have to switch to another seat or anything else. Pull right up to the table. People will not even know you're in any kind of a special vehicle or transporter. So a great time for you to pick up something that could be a huge difference in somebody's life. Invest in freedom, invest in independence, invest in something that is such a cool design. I'm telling you, you know, we have about 1 minute left, Mitch. So, Mitch, take us one more time quickly through the features of this, because it really is just a completely new way for really, truly to get around.
Absolutely, Alice. As we discussed, the Zinger Chair is a revolution in personal mobility that has 3 speeds, patented steering levers, and it gets you from point A to point B, low, medium, or high speed, intuitively, easily, and practically. And it does all that with a 47-pound weight. It can support up to 275 pounds because we use high-strength, lightweight materials, and look how easily it folds up. Just 1 second, it folds up like that to no more than 10 inches. So thank you, Alice. And also, it comes fully assembled. There is no assembly. So thank you so much.
Boy, you almost buried the lead on that one. How important is that? Love it. You don't have to